Hi, welcome to TOPIK grammar class. I am 인영. You can call me 인영-쌤. 만나서 반갑습니다. Nice to meet you. This one is our topic for today. So we are going to talk about some greetings in Korean language. Then let's learn some greetings in Korean. How can we say hello in Korean? Have you ever seen taking a bow like this? Korean is very conservative culture, so we should show our respect, expressions and feelings to others. So let's learn 안녕하세요 first. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. You can just casually follow to the other person. Nice to meet you in Korean is 만나서 반갑습니다. 만나서 반갑습니다. Again, you can repeat to the other person saying 만나서 반갑습니다. Now we are learning goodbye in Korean. First, I want to show you the difference between 안녕히 가세요 and 안녕히 계세요. She's saying 안녕히 가세요, and he responds to saying 안녕히 계세요. 가세요 original meaning in Korean is go well. We just literally translate into English. So that means she may the one who's still living at the same place. However, this guy saying 안녕히 계세요. 계세요 means stay, to stay well. So he's living now. So we can just repeat and follow to the other person with the first and second situation. Let's practice again. 안녕히 가세요. 안녕히 가세요. 안녕히 계세요. 안녕히 계세요. These are the basic greetings in Korean language. Next, since we learned saying hello and goodbye, we should learn about saying sorry and thank you and respond to these greetings. What if we step on other person's shoes? Then we should say sorry, right? 미안합니다. 미안합니다. But we want to say, show our generous. 괜찮습니다. 괜찮습니다. And what if your friend helped you to move some very heavy luggage? We should say thank you, right? 고맙습니다. 고맙습니다. Again, this response is the same with the first situation. In English, we have some difference when we say that's okay and you are welcome. However, in Korean, we can samely use 괜찮습니다. Let's practice again. 미안합니다. 미안합니다. 괜찮습니다. 괜찮습니다. 고맙습니다. 고맙습니다. 괜찮습니다. 괜찮습니다. Great job. Okay, now we should learn some verbs. I heard that when we learn our language, and especially when we are at the basic level, memorizing and studying verbs is very important because we should have some ingredients to express our feelings, right? Okay, 동사, which means verb. To go is 가다. 가다. To come. 오다. 오다. To sleep. 자다, 자다. To see, 보다, 보다. To eat, 먹다, 먹다. To read, 읽다, 읽다. To study, 공부하다, 공부하다. Okay, these are the basic verbs. 가다, 오다, 자다, 보다, 먹다, 읽다, 공부하다. Of course, we have bunch of verbs. However, we should memorize and study at this point. And now we are moving on to adjectives. In Korean, we call 형용사. 형용사. This is not action verb. We can describe something and noun more fluently in a sentence. To be good, the first. 좋다, 좋다. To be big. 크다, 크다. To be small. 작다, 작다. Many, 많다, 많다. A few, 적다, 적다. 재미있다, 재미있다, which means was to be interesting. And then the opposite word was 재미없다, 재미없다. Let's repeat again. 좋다, 좋다. 크다, 크다. 작다, 작다. 많다, 많다. 적다, 적다. 재미있다, 재미있다. 재미없다, 재미없다. 작다 and 적다, they look very similar. Only difference is vowel. We use vowel a here. We use vowel o here. So please remember, depends on what kind of vowel that you use. The meaning can be changed. So please remember 작다 and 적다's difference. Now we are actually moving on to the grammar. 입니다, 씁니다. We already learned Korean alphabet. So this one called 비읍. Why 비읍이 separately exist? Let me explain. 가다. What was the meaning? We already learned. To go. We learned 가다 when we talked about 안녕히 가세요, right? However, since it doesn't have any final consonant here, we should bring 비읍. So let's say 갑니다, 갑니다. So 가다 is dictionary form, the original form of to go. However, we cannot just say in real life or when we're talking to our friends, we cannot say 가다 like this directly. So we should change the form. 갑니다 is positive declarative form, present form 갑니다. Let's take a look at another example. 먹다, which means was to eat. However, the difference between 가다, 가, 먹, there is a final consonant 기역 right below the 뭐, right here. That's why we don't need to bring 비읍. Instead of using 비읍, we just directly bring 씁니다. So at this point, 다 should be deleted. So it looks like 먹습니다. 먹습니다. We still keep 먹. Let's practice with more examples. I come. How can we say in Korean? 옵니다. 옵니다. Let me explain again. 옵니다's original form is 오다. So here we don't have any final consonant below O. Anything is there. So we should bring 비읍. That's why it looks like this. It is big. 큽니다. The original form is 크다. 크다. So we should bring 비읍. Let me see. 비읍. And then 다 should be deleted. 풉니다. I read. 읽습니다. Original form was 읽다. But we have double consonant as a final consonant, so we do not have to bring 비읍. So we can just put 씁니다. Again, 다 should be deleted. Okay, 좋아요. It is good. 좋습니다. 좋습니다. Do you remember what good in Korean? 좋다. It was an adjective, not an action verb. Still, find the final consonant. And then if we have, we don't need to think about the 비읍. Just put 씁니다. 좋습니다. 좋습니다. I hope you understand. Then now we are moving on to the question form. So this is 니다. We already learned 니다 like this. In English, to make a question form, question sentence, we should change the subject and the be verb, the places, right? For example, are you coming? You are coming. But however, in Korean, we don't have to change any places. We can just put question mark, and then instead of 다, we put 가 here. Same example to go, 가다. However, this time we want to make a question form. 갑니까? 갑니까? Again, to eat, 먹다, plus the question grammar point, 씁니까? 씁니까? So now finally it looks like 먹습니까? 먹습니까? So the still considering final consonants existence, we should still thinking about it. Let me practice with you together. Are you coming? 옵니까? 옵니까? Is it big? 큽니까? 큽니까? Do you read? 읽습니까? 읽습니까? Is it good? 좋습니까? 좋습니까? Do you study? 공부합니까? 공부합니까? If you did study, you can say 네, 공부합니다. 네, 공부합니다. So if we look at the picture, he asks about if she's going or not. 제인 씨, 갑니까? 네, 갑니다. Does she go or not? Yes, she does. So here is some practice. So we should recognize if it is the declarative form or interrogative form. So first, I will do the example 자다 with you guys. 자다 is the original form, means to sleep. However, if you want to ask if somebody's asleep, we should put 씁니까. However, before we put 씁니까, we should find the final consonant. However, 자다, there is no any final consonant. We should bring 비읍. 잡니까? 잡니까? If you want to say so, 잡니다. This is declarative form. 잡니다. 잡니다. Let's do the another example. 크다. Big. Should we bring the 비읍 here? Yes. Why? Because 크 doesn't have any final consonant. It only has vowel 으. When we have a vowel, only vowel, we should bring 비읍 first. So let me write the right form. 크니까. Don't forget to put the question mark. And then if you want to say yes, it is big, 큽니다. The same mechanical format. We should still bring the 비읍 and then just put 큽니다. Okay. 먹다. To eat. See, now I think you already know what should we do the first. Check the final consonant of 먹다. 먹, we have final consonant, in this case, 기역. So we don't need to bring the 비읍. We can just put 씁니다 right away. So let me write the right form. 먹습니까? You want to ask. So put the question mark and 까. Yes, 먹습니다. If you want to say so. Same. We don't need to think about the 비읍 itself. Put 먹습니다. 좋다. Good, right? So still, we have find the final consonant or not. If it does exist, we don't need to think about 비읍. And then we are asking now. We use final question mark and then 까. And then 좋습니다. 공부하다. What does it mean? To study. This is an action verb. 공부. So we should think about 공부. To find final consonant. We don't find the final consonant 공. We should find the next syllable. 부. And 부 doesn't have any final consonant. 부 just finishes with vowel 우. So we should put 비읍 합. So let me show you. 공부 합니까? 하다. So there is any final consonant, we should bring 비읍 here. Yes. 공부합니다. Great. Next one, the last one is 많다, many. Since we have double final consonant, it looks like this. We should put, now we know we should put 씁니까 right away. So to make the question form, 많습니까? And then yes, there are many. 많습니다. Okay, the key point is we should decide which form we should use to make a sentence. If it doesn't have any final consonant, it just finishes with vowel, we should bring 비읍. But if it doesn't have any, if it doesn't have any final consonant, we just put directly bring 씁니까. If we have final consonant. And then 까 is interrogative form, which means question form. 씁니다 is in declarative form. So look at the picture and write as shown in the example. We have some example verb or adjective. So the first one, 보다, 가다, 공부하다, 재미없다, 자다, 많다. 보다, to see, 가다, to go, 공부하다, to study, 재미없다, not interesting, 자다, to sleep, 많다, many. So look at the first picture, example picture. A student, 가 student ask, 봅니까? 봅니까? So we can recognize 보다 was used to making this sentence. Yes, because he is still looking, we can say 네, 봅니다. 네, 봅니다. Then what about this picture? 도서관. 도서관 means library. And then this guy is still going. So we should choose the verb 가다. 가다. How can we change it into the right form? Like this. Should we bring 비읍 or should we just directly put 씁니까? Yes, we should bring 비읍 because 가 doesn't have any final consonant. 갑니까? And then 까, finishing with 까 was the question form and the put question mark. And then is he going? Yes. 갑니다. And then put the mark. Okay. What about number 2? We used 보다, 가다. Now we have 4 examples here. We should choose. Yes, to sleep. 자다. We want to ask if she sleeps or not. And then, since we doesn't have any final consonant here, we should bring 비읍. I'm pretty sure everyone now remembers it. So we can also ask 잡니까? 니까? Yes, she does. 잡니다. Great. And then this picture, we have 3 pictures. Still, we have 3 examples. What is she doing? Yes, she is studying. So we should use 공부하다 for number 3. First, we should make a question form of sentence. 공부하다. So we should bring 비읍. Like we practiced before. So 비읍 should be put here. 합. Then let's make a full sentence. 공부합니까? 네, 공부합니다. Great. Oh, it looks so delicious, right? I really love, what is this? Fruits or cake? So we want to ask if there are many fruits or not. So we should choose 많다 for number 4. 많습니까? Again, I keep repeating, but it is important. Since we have final consonant, we don't have to bring 비읍, and I just put 습니까 right away. And to answer, yes, 많습니다. Finally, got really bored, right? He is looking something, maybe I think the movie, but he doesn't feel interesting that much. So we can also use 재미없다 finally to number 5. Then how can we make a sentence? 재미, we can just bring 재미 right here, which means fun, interesting, and up. See, we have final consonant, so we just bring 습니까 right away. And put the question mark. And yes, 재미없습니다. 재미없습니다. Oh, I'm not really used to using pen. Yeah, 재미없습니다. Okay. Now we are moving on to the next grammar point, which is 이 or 가. We should memorize these two. So let me read our example sentence. Look at the picture. There is a student and he is studying. I think his name is 민호. So 민호가 공부합니다. 공부 we already learned to study. So yes, 민호가 공부합니다. So 민호, subject, noun, 가. We bring 가 here. And now 민호가 introduce our main subject. Or sometimes we can just put noun instead of a person's name as our main subject. 학생, which means student. 학생이. How can we know choosing 이 and 가? Again, Korean is very affected by existence of final consonant. So like I said before, find the final consonant or check if there is only vowel. We should put 가. Like we brought 비읍 itself. So 민호, for example, 호 is ending with vowel O, right? So we should choose 가 instead of 이. However, 학생, student, see the 이응 is still exists as its final consonant. So instead of 가, we should bring 이. So 학생이. Okay, let's study more about with some examples. So my friend sleeps. My friend sleeps. Friend in Korean 친구. 친구. 친구가 잡니다. 친구가 잡니다. Do you remember the 잡니다? Its original form was 자다. 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 However, we still want to make a declarative form, not question form. We brought 니다. So 친구가 잡니다. Good. Korean language is interesting. Yes, Korean language is interesting. Hopefully you think the same way. So interesting was 재미있다. 재미있다. And then Korean language in Korean is 한국어. 한국어. But check the final consonant. And we doesn't have any final consonant here, so we should put 가 as we did Minho's situation. 한국어가 재미있습니다. 한국어가 재미있습니다. Great. My teacher exercises. Teacher, 선생님. In English, we always put his, my, her, but in Korean, we actually, in this situation, we don't have to put my. So now, in this case, we just say 선생님. So 선생님 is the main subject of this sentence. And we can find the mium as a final consonant. We should put as we did 학생 situation. 선생님이 운동합니다. 선생님이 운동합니다. 운동 is exercise. Great. And the next example. The clothes are big. 옷, clothes, big, 크다. Yeah, sometimes we buy missed size, right? So we can express 옷이 큽니다. 옷이 큽니다. And I want to mention about the pronunciation, the more natural pronunciation. So when we write, I already talked about the final consonant. We should check it. So here, yes, we found the 시옷 as a final consonant. However, when we speak, when we pronounce Korean language, especially when the postpositional is 이, 시옷 goes follow with it. So what it means, 옷이, when we pronounce 옷이, not 옷이. It's really difficult to pronounce, right? It's really hard to listen, hard to speak. So Korean usually connect when we speak, connect the final consonant and then 이. So this is not the writing form. This is a pronunciation version. 오, 시. If you learn this mechanical form and rules, when we speak Korean, it sounds more natural. So 옷이 큽니다. Remember, this bracket is the signal of the pronunciation, not the writing form. So when you write, this is correct, but when you pronounce, this is correct. Okay, 옷이 큽니다. 옷이 큽니다. Great. And then we have two dialogues here. Let's take a look at the first one. Is Jane coming? 제인이 옵니까? So 오다 was the original form, and then we already practiced making the interrogative form, the question form. 제인이, since we have the final consonant here, 제인, unlike Minho's name, we should choose 이. 제인이 옵니까? 네, 제인이 옵니다. 네, 제인이 옵니다. Just 이 is the repeated the same. Okay. And the next dialogue. Are the clothes small? The clerk enough to ask you. Okay, 옷이 작습니까? 옷이 작습니까? 네, 옷이 작습니다. 옷이 작습니다. Again, 옷이. to make a more natural pronunciation, we should memorize the final consonant pronunciation go followed by the E postpositional particle. Great job. Write the appropriate particle as shown in the example. We have some nouns so that we can use this noun as our main subject. 선생님, 친구, 민호, 책상, 학생, 옷. 선생님, teacher. 친구, friend. 민호, the person's name, the usually guy's name, male's name. 책상, desk. 학생, student. 옷, clothes. Okay, let's choose the right postpositional. 이 or 가. 선생님, remember the final consonant. So, 이. 선생님이. 선생님이. What about 친구? Just ending with vowel. 친구가. 친구가. Not 친구이. This is incorrect. Again, 민호. Ending with vowel O. 민호가. 민호가. Not 민호이. Sounds really weird to Korean if we say 민호이. Desk, 책상. Yeah, we found the final consonant 이응. Then 책상 이. 책상 이. Again, same consonant 이응. 학생이. 옷, close. 옷, not 옷이. This is really hard to pronounce, so I mentioned 옷이 is much more natural. 옷이. Great. Now we should make a sentence instead of just making and choosing a postpositional particle. Let's making a sentence. 친구 we have as an ingredient. 운동하다 as action verb. So 친구 must be main subject for this sentence. 운동하다 is action verb. So 친구 means friends. 운동하다 is do exercise. 친구가 운동합니다. 친구가 운동합니다. Great. For number 1, 책. 책. 많다, many. Book and many. How can we make a sentence with these two ingredients? Yes, first we should directly write 책. As a main subject, 책. Is it 이 or 가? Yes, of course it's 이. And then 많다. The declarative form for 많다 is 많습니다. 많습니다. Remember, we don't have to bring the 비읍. So this is the right form. 책이 많습니다. Number 2, 민호. 민호 again. Okay, 민호가 or 민호이? Yes, 민호가 this time. 민호가. So what happened to 민호? 민호가. Sorry. 민호가. 자다. To sleep. But we doesn't have any final consonant here. We bring 자, 비읍 here. And then put 니다. Great. And 옷, clothes, 작다, small. 옷, 가 or 옷이. Great. 옷이 작습니다. 습니다. Number 4, Jane. The English name is Jane. We write Jane as this, Jane. And then 공부하다, to study. J-in-E or Jane-가. Of course, Jane-E. J-in-E. 공부하다. 공부하다 was the original form. So, 공부. We doesn't have any final consonants, so we should bring 비읍. We are keep practicing it. 공부합니다. Great. Finally, 학생, student, 가다, to go. 학생이 or 학생가. Yeah, 학생이. 학생이 가다. 가. Yes, we should bring 비읍 here and then 다 should be deleted. 학생이 갑니다. Great job. I hope you got the right answer. So now we are moving on to grammar 3. 입니다. 입니다. This form is when we usually say introduce yourself, like him. 김민호입니다. So I am 김민호. 김민호, the person's name입니다. We just can put. We don't have in this grammar. We don't have to think about final consonant or not. That's really easy. So 김민호입니다. 책입니다. See, the 책 was book. 책 don't have final consonant. 호 doesn't have any final consonant, but we just put 입니다. The same. Great. So I am Yuki. 유키입니다. 유키입니다. It's a chair. 의자입니다. 의자입니다. I am Jane. 제인입니다. 제인입니다. I'm a student. 학생입니다. 학생입니다. 그러면 what about my name is 인영, 인영 쌤. How can I introduce myself? 인영. Unlike Minho's name, I have a final consonant. However, I say we don't have to think about this grammar point. So just put 입니다. 인영입니다. Is it easy, right? Okay, let's practice more. So since we learn 입니다 as the declarative form, we also can make a question form with 입니까? So 까 is usually the signal of interrogative form. So again, she asked if he is 민호 or not. 김민호입니까? 김민호입니까? Yes, he is 김민호. 네, 김민호입니다. 네, 김민호입니다. 입니다 is positive. 민호입니까? So, 친구입니까? 민호, instead of a person's name, we can also put noun generally. So, 친구 was the friend. 친구입니까? 친구입니까? 이지영, the Korean girl's name. 이지영입니까? 이지영입니까? So see, there is no any space. We can just write right after 입니까, right after the main subject. Let's move on to the examples. We can also make a question 4 with 입니 and 입니까. Are you Yuki? Are you Yuki? 유키입니까? 유키입니까? Is it a chair? 의자입니까? 의자입니까? Are you Jane? 제인입니까? 제인입니까? Are you a student? 학생입니까? 학생입니까? There is a dialogue, so question and the response. Is this a desk? 책상입니까? Yes, it is a desk. 네, 책상입니다. So, 네 is yes. When you say the positive one, yes, when you respond to the positive form, 네, 책상입니다. Okay. Let's practice. Change as shown in the example. So we have some nouns. And we can put 입니다, 입니까 for these main subject. So first, 김민호. We want to ask if you are 김민호 or not. 김민호입니까? Question form. 김민호입니다. Declarative form. 친구, friend. 친구입니까? 친구입니다. So just put 입니까 or 입니다. Depends on you your intents. If you want to ask something, you can choose 입니까. If you want to just say and respond to the question, and then just put 입니다. Again, 의자, chair. 의자입니까? Is it a chair? Yes, 의자입니다. Yes, it is a chair. 의자입니다. Great job. And the American girls, the woman's name Jane. Are you Jane? Since we are asking, we can put 입니까? 제인입니까? Yes, I am Jane. 제인입니다. Sorry. 제인입니다. Great job. 학생, student. Are you a student? 학생입니까? Yes, 학생입니다. 네, 학생입니다. 입니다. Great. Finally, 선생님입니까? Teacher? 선생님입니까? This grammar point is quite easy, unlike the other part. 선생님입니다. Because we don't have to think about ending. 선생님입니다. If it does have final consonant or not. So we just can use 입니까, 입니다. We can just choose declarative form or interrogative form. Great job. Complete the dialogue as shown in the example. So she looks like a teacher. So we want to ask, is she teacher? 선생님입니까? 네, 선생님입니다. What about him? Of course, he is a student. Then we can say, 학생입니까? 네, 학생입니다. 학생, you can write like this. And then just put 입니까? 네, yes. 학생, we can just follow the main subject and put 입니다. Because you are responding. He was 민호, right? 김민호. We can use his name. 민호입니까? 민호입니까? Yes, he is 민호. 네, 민호입니다. So 민호 name looks like this. 민호입니까? To ask and to response. 네, 민호입니다. Great job. So the same example, 선생님. And 한국어, the Korean language textbook, we have pencil and electronic dictionary. So we call electronic dictionary is 전자사전. Just in case you want to know. Pencil is 연필. However, this book wants to ask about the book. Then how can we make a sentence? So the book was 책. We still use 입니까? And then main subject is 책. So 책입니까? 책입니까? Yes, it is a book. 네. Yes. 책입니다. Great. So today we learned some important and the basic grammar in Korean. For example, 씁니까, 씁니다. So it depends on the final consonant existence or not. We should choose 비읍, just bring 비읍 or 씁니다. And then next, so I already mentioned about the final consonant existence is very important and depends on it. Korean language grammar is very affected by it. So even 이가, when we choose postpositional particle, we should think about it. So like I say, 민호, 가, 책, 이. So we should think about it. And then, of course, we also learn some greetings. So 안녕히 가세요, 안녕히 계세요 was the big difference between go well and then stay well. So the other greetings we can just follow to the other person speaking. So 안녕히 가세요, 안녕하세요, and 안녕하세요. So great. Today is that's pretty much all for today, and I hope to see you next class. Bye.